How do I compare binary files in Linux? I need to compare two binary files and get the output in the form file offset hex, file 1 byte hex, file 2 byte hex, for every different byte. So if file 1.bin is in binary form and file 2.bin is, I want to get something like Is there a way to do this in Linux? I know about CMPL, but it uses a decimal system for offsets and octal for bytes, which I would like to avoid.
This will print the offset in bytes and hex. Or do $1 to 1 to have the first printed offset start at 0. Unfortunately, Stratum is specific to awk, so for other versions of awk, for example, mock, you will need to use an octal to decimal conversion function. For example, broken out for readability.
As Quack pointed out. And then. Or.
Diff plus XXD. Try diff in the following combination of ZSH/bash process substitution. Where? Y shows you differences side by side. Optional. XXD is CLI tool to create a hex dump output of the binary file. Add W200 to diff for wider output of 200 characters per line. For colors, use color diff as shown below. Color diff plus XXD. If you've color diff, it can colorize diff output, for example. Otherwise install via sudo apt-get install colordiff. Sample output. vimdiff plus xxd. You can also use vimdiff, for example. Hints. If files are too big, add limit, for example L1000, for each XXD.
There's a tool called dex which may do the job, and there's another tool called binddiff. For a strictly command line approach, try jojodiff.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.